That's what a real man would do.
While your baby's being slaughtered, being ripped apart limb from limb. Okay, we'll save the other one.
Hey, it's not time.
So,
What time is the time?
Hey, it's not the time.
What time is the time?
is it the time to murder your baby? Is it the time to murder your baby? I guess it is, right? It's the time to murder your baby, right?
Kids in your car.
You got other kids in your car.
You want me to call the police?
They're already here, sir. They're here to make sure people like you can murder their babies. If you're protecting these kids,
Like,
what about the kid in here?
This is what you don't understand. You guys are like coming at people. Like, this is an extremely difficult time for a lot of people.
It should be.
You think most people want to actually do this shit?
A lot of people do, yeah.
Hey, just
That's why they're here.
Let me talk to him.
No.
Yeah.
Like, you're walking around like a fucking lunatic, dude. I thought you were about to shoot up the place. I'm gonna be honest. Like, why is he
Why'd
walking
you think
around
that?
like Huh?
Why'd you think that? We're not, don't have a gun on us. Why'd you think that?
The way you're approaching people is not appropriate. I totally understand where you're coming from. And,
No, you
and
don't.
To be fair, I'm probably.
Why do you think we're here?
No. I'm done. You don't want to listen. You just want to spew whatever you want to spew.
Sir, you need to rescue your baby.
How would you propose to letting people know that what they're doing, that they have other options, they have other choices? How would
You don't think they looked into that?
Well, there's a lot of people who don't.
You have to understand. You can't be aggressive towards them, right? You gotta sit to the side. You gotta let them come to you.
Am I being aggressive?
You're definitely being aggressive. Most people don't want to be here. I don't think you understand that.
We don't want to be here, but you know why we're
There's
here?
a lot of women who use abortion as birth control.
Huh?
It's
There's a
murder.
lot of women who
But
use abortion as birth control.
Okay, but is that every woman?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
We're not assuming
you have
that.
to trust me. I understand where you guys are coming from, but I don't appreciate this at all. Especially with my kids in the car.
Well, sir, look at where you're at with your kids in the car.
You're protect their innocence.
What about-
Do you think I want to be here, motherfucker?
Well, please don't curse like that with your kids in the vehicle. They
You
might
just
hear
said
you.
you're
They might
killing
hear
fucking
you.
babies out here. You literally just.
I did
said
not
that.
use the
That's
F-bomb.
what's
I don't talk like that.
That's literally what's happening, though.
Yeah, literally, this is a life or death situation.
They're
Your
literally-
baby is being murdered in there.
Yeah, literally.
And you're not protecting your child.
Out, ripped off their body and taken on sections. That's what's happening.
In this building.
And so, like, how is that not heartbreaking? Like, there's a lot of people that don't even, because of dehumanizing language, they don't even think that they're babies.
That's why we're speaking the way we're speaking.
The word fetus is actually the Latin word for offspring. So it's literally just saying, oh, it's not a baby, it's a baby. So it's using dehumanizing language to rip limbs up, to kill babies.
And this country
It's
calls us.
deceitful.
But you don't see how this is kind of aggressive.
Well,
Like,
sir,
you're stopping people from going in and out.
we're displaying urgency in the midst of an emergency situation.
We're
Show-
not impeding people from actually leaving.
Show me one
it's
person
pretty-
that we stopped.
Like, it would be illegal if we we're physically stepping in front of people trying to block them from going in, or like stopping cars. That would be illegal and that'd be wrong. But if we're
Wouldn't be
just
wrong, it'd be
standing
illegal.
there, we're trying to have a conversation with someone goes in, hopefully trying to get someone to change their mind, to see that there's value in life.
Are you with the Calvary Hill Church? Is that,
No.
No, I've actually tried to get them to come out, but they're not.
But sir, what's the difference between your born children in here and the preborn child in here about to be murdered? Why protect them but not this child?
Well, I really don't want to get into my personal information, but everyone has their reasons, and this is not a very easy decision. And if you think I want to be here, I think you're sadly mistaken. But it is the reality of the situation. So all I ask is just be less aggressive.
Well, sir, what would you want us to do if someone was going to threaten your children in the vehicle with death? Would you want us to be less aggressive and say, it's that person's choice?
I would lay down my life for your
So
children.
are you guys like in the inner cities stopping people from shooting each other too?
Well, why bring that up? We're here where babies,
Well,
we know.
people in the inner cities shooting each other is already illegal.
And this is
it's
legal
murder.
under color of law.
This is more important than that.
Well, no, I'm saying that we know when and where our neighbors are being murdered right here,
I would say this.
right?
I'm just saying why wouldn't we diversify like what you're trying to do? But it seems like you're only coming to.
Let me explain. Because the people who are in gang violence are choosing to murder each other, are intentionally committing acts of violence against each other. It's a reciprocal thing. These babies in here have no means of protecting themselves. our voices are the only possible means of those babies' lives being spared. And so yes, we condone, or we don't condone, we detest and we rebuke all of those violent actions, those murders, those
What's the point of the body
things.
cam?
Because I've been assaulted before.
Oh, okay. You're not like gonna post this anywhere.
I might. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, people get well, don't need it, but people get assaulted out here. I mean, this is in the hood.
You are on private property.
No,
This is not
no, this
public.
isn't. This is private.
It's a one-party business.
Yeah.
So as long as
And
then-
it's public.
But you should be.
This,
You should be more concerned about your baby's life than about about a body cam or where we're standing.
Again,
Really?
You don't understand my situation. I'm not here to explain my situation. I've just been observing. Like,
You're just here to have your baby murdered.
Yeah, no, you're not here to justify. You don't have to justify yourself to God. What or to us? What matters is on in the end whether or not you're justifiable to God. What? Because
Does the baby have more value than the person itself?
As much as you,
both of them
as
have
much as we do,
value.
as much as they
then
do.
Why aren't you like respecting my situation?
Well, what situation justifies the murder of a baby? What situation?
It's the way you're phrasing it.
No, the question. What situation justifies the murder of a baby? Is there a situation?
Well,
Yeah, I can think of. I can't get into.
Is there a situation that justifies the murder of your born kids in the
all I'm
vehicle?
saying is I do not authorize this. This is obviously private property.
This
I'm
isn't.
Yeah, but I'm on private property.
Well, we're not.
This is okay.
anything
but
accessible for public.
What situation justifies the murder of your born kids in here?
Absolutely not.
What situation? And then what situation?
We're not talking to each other, so this is all pointless.
And then what situation just?
Believe it or not, I understand where you're coming from more than would you understand. I used to be on your side.
What's that
but
mean?
Every situation is different.
Well,
Just
what's that mean?
understand
Used to be on my side.
Huh?
What's that mean?
I'm protecting my kids. I don't.
You're not
want
protecting
people
this
to
kid.
Understand what's going on.
You're not protecting this kid in the building that's being murdered.
I will leave you alone. Can I give you a New Testament?
No, absolutely not. Not by how you guys are approaching this. If you were a little bit more tactful, then yeah, I
Sir,
would understand.
we're just trying to show urgency when parents.
That's not appropriate. That's not appropriate.
Well-
you can't fight fire with fire in this situation. You got to be the water. You got to.
So would you
like I
just?
said, if you were more off on the side and you weren't in people's faces and like.
We're not in
saying
people's
you're
faces,
killing-
sir.
You're definitely getting in people's faces.
No, we're not.
Sure. I sat there watching you. You guys like you wait until someone pulls up and get. And again, most people don't want to be here. I think.
Well,
that's
they are
weird.
here.
That's the reason why they're here is because they need to make
No.
a decision.
Well, right. They physically have to be here.
No, they don't.
You know, emotionally and mentally,
No.
I believe it or not, I guarantee you they don't really
Well,
want to be here. But there
we were trying
people.
to show them that there's another option.
What's the
There's
other
another
option?
choice.
Love your
What if
baby.
They can't take care of the baby.
Love your
What if
baby.
they can't take it? There's-
What if they can't
there's
take care of the
always-
baby?
They
there's
can't.
always a way.
Can you?
Then
Government
explain it.
assistance?
What's the way?
Well,
Government assistance.
here's a question.
If you don't have time
there's
to give
people to
love and
provide.
affection to that baby, then they're going to be worse off.
Okay, here's a question.
Would you rather?
Don't
okay,
bring my kids into this. This
Well,
has
you're
nothing to do
protecting
with my
them.
kids.
I
It has
won't-
Why not
nothing to
murder
do with
them?
kids. It has everything to do with my wife's health.
Well, why murder this baby but not these children?
And medically, it is.
So
proven.
what if we're taking birth control and it didn't work?
Birth control kills children too.
So here's the deal.
So you're against birth control?
Yes,
Okay. All right.
I'm a Christian.
Okay.
Birth control kills children. Read up about it, study it. Sir, we still encourage you to love your baby in here being murdered as much as you love your born kids in here, which you're not going to do, are you?